तो ये जैसे मैंने बताया नवरात्रि साल में 4 बार आते हैं, ये सीजन चेंज करने का टाइम होता है। और ये टाइम पे सन मून एंड अर्थ एक ऐसे अलाइनमेंट में होता है जहाँ पे सन एंड मून की जो बैलेंस है, जो एनर्जी है, वो हमारे अंदर की जो एनर्जी है उसको वो पुल करता है। और बिकॉज सीजन चेंज हो रहा होता है, तो ये टाइम अगर आप फास्ट करोगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली आप बीमार नहीं करोगे, आप हेल्दी रहोगे, और you will be easily able to change to the other season. So अभी ये वाले सीजन में हम रेनी सीजन्स खत्म होते ही धीरे धीरे हम अभी विंटर्स के टुवर्ड्स जा रहे हैं। तो ऐसे हर हर नवरात्रि में सीजन्स चेंज हो रहा होता है, दैट इज वन। नंबर टू इज ये टाइम जब सीजन चेंज हो रहा होता है और अगर आप फास्ट करते हो, तो मैं स्पिरिचुअली बात अगर मैं बताना चाहूँ आपको, तो आप जितना, बिकॉज जैसे मैंने बताया सन मून और बाकी सारे प्लैनेट्स, पूरे 9 प्लैनेट जो है हमारे बॉडी में, हर एक का प्रभाव होता है। जब जब आप कभी एस्ट्रोलॉजर के पास जाओगे तो वो आपको बोलेंगे अरे ये वाला प्लैनेट का भाव आपके ऊपर भारी है या कम है, या जो भी कुछ है। कहने का मतलब ये है वो वाला प्लैनेट हमारे कोई कोई ऑर्गन्स को मैनेज कर रहा होता है। उसका एक चार्ट भी है जो मैं आपको व्हाट्सएप में भेज दूंगी। तो हर एक प्लैनेट आपका एक ऑर्गन को मैनेज कर रहा है। तो जब इमेजिन ना उसकी एनर्जी आप पे वर्क कर रही है, तो जब आप फास्ट करते हो तो आपकी बॉडी, जो नहीं तो हम खाना खाते रहते तो हमारी बॉडी हैवी है, राइट। तो अगर हम फास्टिंग करते हैं तो हमारी बॉडी हल्की हो जाती है। और जब वो हल्की होती तो ऑटोमेटिकली यूनिवर्स आपको हेल्प कर रहा है आपकी स्पिरिचुअल एनर्जी को ऊपर लेके जाने के लिए। ओके। तो बिकॉज ये समय ऐसा है जहाँ पे माँ दुर्गा आ रही है, तो ये एनर्जी को आप यूज करते हुए, तो जब आप इसमें पूजा या साधना या मंत्र जाप या आप जो भी ये चीजें करते हो, इससे क्या होता है आपकी जो स्पिरिचुअल एनर्जी है और ऊपर जाती है और एलिवेट होती है। और बिकॉज वो और एलिवेट करती है तो आपको बहुत बहुत मल्टीफोल्ड्स, मतलब बाकी दिन अगर आप करो और ये टाइम पे अगर आप करो तो इट इज मल्टीफोल्ड्स में आपकी स्पिरिचुअल डायमेंशन में वो आपको इंक्रीज करता है। मतलब इट्स लाइक अगर आप नॉर्मल धीमी गति के ट्रेन से चल रहे थे तो ये समय आपको राजधानी ट्रेन के लेवल में आप ग्रो कर पाते हो स्पिरिचुअली। ओके। तो फास्टिंग का ये कॉन्सेप्ट है फॉर फ्रॉम अ स्पिरिचुअल एंगल। ओके। नाउ जब आप मंत्र जाप करते हो और जब आप मेडिटेशन करते हो, ध्यान करते हो और आप पूजा करते हो, तो जैसे मैंने बताया आपकी एनर्जी ऊपर जा रही है। और जब आप खाना खा रहे हो तो आपकी बॉडी हैवी हो रही है और आपकी पूरी बॉडी की एनर्जी खाली डाइजेशन करने में ही लग रही है। बट अगर आपकी बॉडी में डाइजेशन के लिए सामान ही कम है, आप उसको ब्रेक दे रहे हो, तो आपके अंदर की जो बैक्टीरिया है, पेट के जो हमारे गट के बैक्टीरिया, वो अच्छी तरह से इजीली वो उसको ब्रेक मिलता है और आपकी बॉडी एसिडिक से अल्कलाइन होती है। और अगर आपकी एल्कलाइन अल्कलाइन होगी तो ऑटोमेटिकली आप बीमार नहीं करोगे, आप मतलब यू विल नॉट फॉल सिक, आपको जुकाम खांसी कुछ भी नहीं होगा। तो इमेजिन सीजन चेंज हो रहा है, आपकी बॉडी ऑलरेडी अल्कलाइन हो गई है और अल्कलाइन में आप नए सीजन को भी वेलकम करते हो। ओके। और इसके अलावा भी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो हो रही है हमारे अंदर, बट हमें पता नहीं है बिकॉज वी कैंट सी विद आवर आईज, राइट। तो हम उसको सोचे कि अरे नहीं हो रहा है, बट ट्रस्ट में आपकी एनर्जी में एक अलग आप डिफरेंस देखोगे जब आप फास्ट करोगे। तो आप एकदम से देखोगे, मे बी फर्स्ट डे आपको थोड़ा स्लगिश लगेगा, नेक्स्ट दिन से आपको एक सर्ज ऑफ एनर्जी दिखेगी और आपको लगेगा अरे ये इतनी एक्स्ट्रा एनर्जी मेरे अंदर कहाँ से आ रही है। वो एक्चुअली आपके अंदर आप फास्ट कर रहे हो इसके लिए वो सर्ज ऑफ एनर्जी आ रही है। तो स्पेशली वो पीपल जिन्होंने कभी लाइफ में फास्टिंग नहीं करी है, तो फर्स्ट टाइम करना थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होता है, क्योंकि आप जब वो करते हो तो एकदम से आपकी बॉडी रिस्पॉन्स जो है वो आपको या तो हेडेक देगा या आपको अनकंफर्टेबल फीलिंग पे लेके जाएगा। तो ये शुरू में होता है, बट डोंट वरी, अगर आपका संकल्प स्ट्रांग है और आपने सोचा है तो आप कर सकते हो. नाउ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग टू कीप इन माइंड इज योर बॉडी इज द बेस्ट गाइड. आपका बॉडी आपको बता देगा ये मेरे लिए काम कर रहा है, ये मेरे लिए काम नहीं कर रहा. अगर आपकी बॉडी बोल रही है कि नहीं मत करो फास्ट, मतलब एक होता है एक सुपरफिशियल माइंड, हमारा माइंड बोलता रहता है, एक होता है हमारी बॉडी एक्सेप्ट नहीं करती. तो अगर आपकी बॉडी एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रही है तो यू हैव टू लिसन टू योर बॉडी. एंड जबरदस्ती होके बहुत ज्यादा अपने आप को फोर्सफुल होके कुछ करना है, ऐसे नहीं करना है. इजीली, आराम से, बहुत प्यार से करना है. ओके. Now, I would love to invite Dr. Reena Jain, where she will talk all about fasting. कि कौन सा फास्टिंग आप कर सकते हो, कौन सा नहीं कर सकते हो. अगर आप डायबिटीज, ब्लड प्रेशर की मेडिसिन खा रहे हो तो क्या आपको करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए, उसमें क्या आप कर सकते हो, क्या ऑप्शंस हो सकते हैं. तो हम वो सब पूरा उनसे समझेंगे. सेकंड, उसके बाद में मैं आपको बताऊंगी कि हम 9 दिन जो हम नवरात्रे कर रहे हैं उसमें हमें कैसा भाव रखना है, हमें कैसे माँ के पास आना है और किस तरह से हमें साधना करनी है. क्योंकि कई सारे जन आपको बोल देंगे कि आपको पाठ पूजा करना है. बट पाठ पूजा इज अ, मतलब वो एक तरह से रिचुअल हो गया. मगर रिचुअल से पहले आपको अपना एक प्रिपरेशन है, नॉट एग्जैक्टली प्रिपरेशन, बट एक दृष्टिकोण है जिस तरह से आपको देख के काम करना है, मतलब उस भाव से काम करना है. अगर आई वांट आप सबका मैक्सिमम टू मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट हो, और वो मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट खाली एक छोटा सा ट्वीक करना है, छोटा सा चेंज करना है हमें, और वो छोटा सा चेंज ही आपके लाइफ में इतनी ब्लेसिंग देके जाएगा, इतनी ब्लेसिंग जो आप सोच भी नहीं सकते. तो ये वाले नवरात्रि जब आप कर ही रहे हो तो प्लीज आई रिक्वेस्ट यू, आपको उस तरह से, उस इंटेंसिटी से आप करना. ओके. तो नाउ ओवर टू, आई वुड इनवाइट डॉक्टर रीना जैन. एंड तो देवर कई सारे जनों का क्वेश्चंस भी है, तो जिनका जो भी क्वेश्चन है आप प्लीज एंड में पूछना. तो नाउ ओवर टू डॉक्टर रीना जैन. सो वेलकम डॉक्टर रीना. So she's my a very good friend, and she's a naturopathy nutritionist. So all everything that you want to talk about food, क्या फूड का क्या खाना चाहिए, क्या नहीं खाना चाहिए नवरात्रि में, आप उनसे पूछ सकते हो. ओके. सो ओवर टू यू रीना.
Namaskar to everyone, and I hope from tomorrow we are starting a good Navratri, a new year. We have finished Pitru Paksh, तो हमने सब पितृ पक्ष की शांति कर ली है.
Your voice is very less. थोड़ा सा if you can speak loud.
Yes. Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have finished today's last day of Pitru Paksh, and कल से नवरात्रि. माँ आ रही है हमारे घर, हमारी लाइफ में माँ की एनर्जी आ रही है, like very strong and beautiful energy is coming. So abhi for this 6 months Navratri comes twice a year. ऐसे तो 4 बार आती है, पर twice a year we do more vigorously, अच्छे से हम करते हैं, सेलिब्रेट करते हैं एंड फास्टिंग करते हैं. तो अभी हम मेंटल एनर्जी तो हमारी क्लीन कर ही रहे हैं, स्पिरिचुअल एनर्जी क्लीन कर रहे हैं. लेट्स क्लीन आवर बॉडी ऑल्सो. इसलिए देयर आर डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ फास्टिंग जो हमारे एंसेस्टर्स ने दिया है. बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस दिए हमको. ओके, ये नहीं हो रहा है, ये कर लीजिए, ये नहीं हो रहा है, ये कर लीजिए. फॉर योर स्पिरिचुअल एंड फिजिकल जर्नी, फॉर नेक्स्ट 6 months के लिए हमारी बॉडी प्रिपेयर करना है हमको, because climate is also changing, winter is coming. So let's prepare our body for next coming 6 months. So now first we'll understand what are different types of fastings. So first is water fasting. Anjali, can we put the slide?
Yeah, I'm putting.
Yeah. So first is water fasting. Water fasting is Nirjala fasting. उसमें for 9 days individual has to only take only water. So whenever he is thirsty, he only has to be on only on water. So this is one of the most stringent form of fasting. ये इसमें आपकी मन और तन, we say ना, मन और तन दोनों की शुद्धि हो जाती है. And you have to, before starting this fasting, you really have to prepare your mind mentally and physically to start this, right? The second one is juice fasting. So during this type of fasting, individual consume fruit or vegetable juices, can consume herbal teas also, and water. So while doing this fasting, no solid food. You only have to be on juices. Can be vegetable, fruit, herbal teas like chamomile tea, lavender tea, ginger tea, right? And it provides essential nutrients and less strenuous than water fasting. The third one is fruit fasting. Falahar vrat bolte hain hum usko. In this form of fasting, an individual eats a diet exclusively composed of fruits. तो इसमें सिर्फ पूरा दिन में you can have 3 to 4 hours के interval में you can have different kind of fruits, can be like banana, apple, sweet lime, and whatever are seasonal fruit coming in your आपके environment में जो भी seasonal fruit आ रहे हैं be fresh. So it provides nourishment and it's actually easier than juice fasting and water fasting. The fourth one is one-time grain fasting. अभी you don't have to push your body. आपसे नहीं हो रहा है, जूस फास्टिंग नहीं हो रहा है, वाटर फास्टिंग नहीं हो रहा है, फ्रूट फास्टिंग नहीं हो रहा है, नो प्रॉब्लम. आप you can have one time grain fasting, and the other, so one time you have taken like lunch time में आपने अच्छे से grain ले लिया है, and then other time you can have nicely water or herbal teas दूसरे times. Now the fifth one is fasting without milk. That is called vegan fasting, in Navratri's time. So without milk is only, then you only have to have vegetable juices and fruit juices. You can have nuts, you can have seeds, which will give you good nutrients and minerals. Then sixth one is non-vegetarian fasting. So many individuals and devotees consume non-vegetarian food, which includes meat, fish, egg during the festival. But you should only do a vegetarian fasting, which is very good because, this are called sattvic days, very powerful days. इसलिए हम जैसा खाएंगे वैसा हमारा मन होगा. So if we want to go spiritual little high, then we should follow this low energy diet, because non-vegetarian diet is very difficult to digest. It takes long time. आपके डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम को रेस्ट नहीं मिलता है एंड आपका एनर्जी उसको डाइजेस्ट करने में लग जाता है. बट इन दिस 9 days वी वांट आवर एनर्जी, आवर बॉडी, अदर पार्ट्स टू गेट हील्ड. Okay, the next one is no dal and legumes fasting. So you can exclude legumes like lentils, chickpeas, beans from your diet, and you can have dairy products and vegetable juices, fruit juices, nuts and seeds. And the eighth one is no grains fasting. So this type of fast restrict the consumption of grains, cereals, and allow the intake of fruits, vegetable, and dairy. So there are 8 different type of fasting, and इसमें क्या होता है, आपसे ये नहीं हो रहा है, सो गॉड हैज गिवन यू, हमारे जो पैटर्न है सोसाइटी ने क्या, ये नहीं हो रहा है ये कर लीजिए, ये नहीं हो रहा है ये कर लीजिए, बट ट्राई टू फॉलो एटलीस्ट समथिंग, राइट? अगर कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है, यू कांट डू एनीथिंग, ट्राई टू फॉलो इंटरमीडिएट फास्टिंग, और ट्राई टू फिनिश योर डिनर बिफोर 6 PM. Then also it works. Okay. Now Anjali was talking to me that you all have some questions, so let's take questions and let's go brief about that, right?
So somebody asked that they have diabetes and they take even the BP medicines. So can they do fasting?
Yeah, they can do fasting. So there are different 8 type of fasting. They can do fruit fasting also. They can do grain fasting also. But don't skip your medicines. Take medicines. because we want कि ये सारे 9 दिन हमारे अच्छे से जाए. We don't want any kind of headache. We want.
Okay. Then
Okay.
what is the preparation required for water fasting?
Yeah. So for water fasting, that's why we have done this session today. For water fasting, from today onwards, from breakfast, dinner, and lunch, you have to have very light meal. It's better if you stop grains from today onwards and you go more on vegetable and fruit juices. So from tomorrow onwards, you can start the water fasting. And I request everybody, it will be very good detox for your body if you, with fasting, you start enema also in the morning and evening. If you feel so constipated and acidic, so you should have enema also, and wet cloth on your stomach. And if you get any kind of headache, so you can put wet cloth on your forehead also. So this is the way you have to prepare yourself for tomorrow. That's why we are doing this session today.
So somebody's written, I have hypothyroid. Can I do fasting? Does it slow metabolism? Will I be able to sleep in the water fasting?
Yeah, see, initially बोलते हैं ना कि कुछ भी आसान नहीं होता है. So initially 2 to 3 days you will take. You might get headache, you might get dizziness, you might get little weakness. अगर weakness feel हो रहा है तो please take rest. Drink more and more water. The main thing is you have to hydrate yourself. You have to keep hydrated. Keep drinking water. Keep drinking water in water fasting. Otherwise, if juice fasting you're doing, you can keep sipping green teas, herbal teas, vegetable juices. You can have 2 to 3 times coconut water also in this time. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, so somebody's written कि मुझे फास्टिंग करनी है बट मुझे खाली once a week करनी है, तो फिर मैं कैसे कर सकती हूँ?
Yeah, so what you can do is from tomorrow you can then you have to have you can select any one day. Suppose after 3 days you're selecting a day which you want to do fasting, but then too you have to have very light meal. You know, light meal kind of, suppose if you want to have grains, then have very light khichdi with vegetable. Khichdi ले लिया आपने, lunch में आपने सिर्फ salad ले लिया है, raw vegetables. Dinner में you have taken a vegetable khichdi. So then prepare your body for 3 days for this kind of light food, and then later on slowly the 4th or 5th day you can do a fasting. And then again we will talk, I think between I think 4 5 after 4 5 days or last day we will do how to break your fast also.
Okay, out of all the 9 days, अगर एक ही दिन फास्ट करनी है तो out of the 9 days, which is a शुभ day to do a fasting?
All these 9 days are of different 9 matas and different, and all the 9 days are powerful. So, you know, it should be according to your convenience. Suppose if your kids are going to school or you're going to office, you know, so you have to select a day. Yes,
Yeah,
Ashtami.
Ashtami.
So
So,
Ashtami is a very,
yeah,
again,
Ashtami
good
is
day.
a...
Yeah. So you still have a 7 days to prepare your body to do a fast on Ashtami. So take a very light meal. Finish your dinner before 6 p.m. Hydrate yourself. Do enema and feel happy from inside. Don't take any kind of tension. वो tension से दूर भागो. Keep your body away from the stress. Okay, I
So
would like...
Meenakshi has written, I would like to consult you since I'm diabetic. Your number, please. So I've shared your number to her. Please, if you could share, because I want to fast to be permanent, to detox my body once a week to begin with. So I've shared your number with her, or we can even write. What's your number? Just still, Reena?
Yeah, 98413
98413
43513.
43513.
Yes, I'll put in the group also. I'm
Yeah.
there in the group. And you know, every day I'll be sharing some simple diet plan also for the Navratri. Suppose if you want to do normal general fast, ऐसा नहीं है कि we are fixed on greens or we are fixed on vegetables, but with the very light meal, I'm going to share every day plan. Every day in the morning I'll post it. Yeah.
Okay, and somebody is asking, ma'am, मुझे weight lose करना है तो fasting में what is that I can do to lose
Yes.
weight?
So this 9 days are very powerful. Actually, you can reduce weight. So if you reduce your salt, so juice fasting, I'll suggest you can have juice fasting. In juice fasting, what happens is we don't take salt. So initially 3 to 4 to 5 kgs also you can reduce. Many of my clients have reduced 5 kgs also in Navratri time because water weight nikal jata hai. You are hardly having any salt and sugar. So you're avoiding salt, sugar, processed food, maida. आपने सब कुछ हटा दिया है लाइफ से. Only having coconut water, sugarcane juice, ABC juice, and all the healthy things.
So
Yeah.
Ruchika is saying post fasting for these days, I feel weak and it also shows impact on my face. So how can I fast and don't have this impact as well? Or can I say how to ensure that the energy doesn't get lost?
Yeah, so Ruchika, what you have to do, before fasting, you need to prepare your body. जैसे 9 दिन की कितने दिन पहले से लोगों को लाइक इफ यू वांट टू डू स्थापना ऑफ माता जी वी नीड टू डू प्रिपरेशन. सेम अगर हमको हमारी बॉडी में फास्टिंग करना है तो यू नीड टू प्रिपेयर योर माइंड एंड बॉडी बिफोर 3-4 days. तो वो 3-4 days के पहले से हमको बहुत लाइट मील लेना है, हमको एनिमा लेना है, हमारा बॉडी क्लीन करना है, सारे टॉक्सिन धीरे धीरे पहले ही निकल जाएंगे एंड देन स्टार्ट. Juice fasting आप कर सकते हैं. You can do one time grain fasting which is called ekashna, so you can slowly start with day. Or you can do one more thing. Initially 3 days you have only one time meal fasting. Next from next 3 days you can do only juice fasting, and the one last day you can do the water fasting and then break the fast. You can mix all the fasting also because you have this 9 days time, right?
So Sheetal is saying, ma'am, please post a day prior, which you said
Yeah,
ki,
I'll do that. Yes.
so that they
So
can prepare.
yeah.
Then Vandana is saying, my B12 levels are very low, feel weakness, want to do juice fasting. What is suggested?
Yeah, you can do juice fasting. See, B12 levels are very low, so you must be taking supplements, and you know what are the kind of B12, magnesium, what are the foods. So you can have ABC juice, you can have nice pomegranate, you can have sweet lime, you can have ashgar juice, which is again very good. You can have coconut water, which is good in potassium. So all these nutrients you will get in fruits. हमको सारे जो न्यूट्रिएंट्स है हमारे फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल से ऑलरेडी मिल रहा है. यू कैन इंक्लूड डेट्स विच इज वेरी गुड आयरन एंड गुड गिव यू गुड एनर्जी. इनफैक्ट इन द मॉर्निंग इन द नाइट यू कैन सोक 8 to 10 manakkas, brown manakkas, and in the morning you can have it. So this is like you're done for the day. आपको फाइबर मिल गया पूरे दिन का, आपको आयरन मिल गया, आपको एनर्जी मिल गया. मनक्का gives you good energy. So you can really do it.
Okay, so Shri Vibha is asking, what should today diet be like to start fruit fasting from tomorrow?
Yes. So Vibha, today that's what I told. You must have not prepared yesterday, no problem. So in breakfast, have a good fruit platter. You can have any kind of fruit nicely. Then drink a lot of water. Make sure that before 7 you finish 3 to 4 liters of water nicely. And have sip a nice ginger tea or herbal teas. Then you can have nice dal ka soup in the evening, 1 or 2 bowl, or in the evening you can have a khichdi also, vegetable khichdi. Any meal have more of fruits and less of grains. And yes, we finish your dinner before 6 p.m. and drink nice water, and tomorrow you can start. But tomorrow morning you should take enema also for 3 days. Take enema तो वो cleansing होता रहेगा and your fruit fasting will, juice fasting will become easy.
So Mona is asking, I am a cancer survivor. Is it okay for me to fast as I am still working on building my immunity? I am taking lots of medicines too.
Yeah, so Mona, I'll suggest you please consult with your doctor and keep talking to him, and then do fast if you want to do any kind of fast. I don't know how are your energy levels, how are your vitamin levels, you know better. So please consult your doctor and do the fasting if you want to, but you can do it. Yes.
Ruchika is in meal. What kind of meal should I take? Simple grain, atta, or fasting grains like puttu, etc.
Yes. So I think you should avoid sabudanas, which is very common in fasting days. Kuttu is very good. Again, I will put in the group also all the grains you can have in fasting. I'll put all things, and then you can find all the recipes in the YouTube also. Kuttu is very good. You can make sama rice also, sama rice khichdi also with the vegetables, and that's complete food. I think you don't have to take anything else.
So in the group, somebody, Aarti had asked, what all vegetables can be eaten during fast, like potato, bottle gourd, or etc.
Yeah, so Aarti, right? So I will suggest please avoid, you can have potato, but there are hardly any nutrient in potatoes. Avoid potato, which is a very starchy food. Instead, you can have a bottle gourd, ash gourd, you can have pumpkin, you can have spinach, you can have good pudina and coriander, you can have cucumber, you can have sweet potato again, which is very good in magnesium. You can make sweet potato sticky also, which is again a complete meal with the pudina chutney. So yeah, there's all vegetables you can have.
So Sarita is asking, need to know how to respond to body with the changes of diet. If there is acidity or low BP or headache, also need to know if one should consume ahar before meditation. So you should not have food before meditation. It is always after, like after a gap you should have. So she's saying how the body में अगर acidity अगर हो गई diet की वजह से या BP low हो गया या headache हो गया, then what should I do? And then other question is, after sunset, what should be done? Water intake more or solid fasting items? Because she stays late at night, Sarita is asking.
Yeah, so Sarita ji, please, in fasting, I'll suggest you skip your or avoid eating after 6 p.m. because after 6 p.m. will give you more of acidity, constipation, and headache. So this 9 days, if don't do anything but try to finish your dinner before 6 p.m. and you can give very light meals because heavy meal will give you acidity, constipation, and headache. And if you're having very light meal, water in every 1 hour interval, you can really do this fasting. But initially 2 days you will be little difficult. I'm telling only 2 to 3 days. Then how smooth it will go, you won't come to know only. So you can really do it and try to sleep little early. And yeah, and generally we suggest our clients and patients to reduce water intake after 7 and 8 p.m. also. So that's what water intake also you should, as you get up, you finish your meditation and start more and more of water. Because the reason behind taking water intake less after 7 and 8 p.m. because it won't disturb you in the night to use the washroom, right? Yeah.
So now Arvi is asking, do we need to avoid any specific vegetables and fruits during no grain fast?
Yeah, you have to avoid you should avoid like potato. I'm telling that you should avoid, but onion, garlic is a must to avoid because again in this 9 days are sattvic days. We have to do sattvic ahar only because what we eat, we think and we become. So because this 9 days is our spiritual journey, meditation journey, what we have to start. तो हमको बहुत सात्विक भोजन करना है, तामसिक नहीं करना है, जो बहुत माइल्ड हो खाना, जो जाते ही हमारी बॉडी में it digests fast and it should be mild. Yes.
So Rakhi is asking, raw food fasting, is it suggested all 9 days?
Yes, you can do all 9 days. Good fiber again. You'll get a beautiful glowing skin. You know, believe me, fourth and fifth day with the skin, glowing skin, more of confidence, and you will have more energy. आप देखना yoga asana or any gym also exercise which you're not able to do generally. In this 9 days, your body will be so flexible because you're having very less salt intake and less of carbs is going in your body. So your body is becoming very flexible. It's not at all tight then. So you will feel very good and you should follow all 9 days.
Okay, Neha is asking, ma'am, how to do enema at home without any equipment? You can't do it.
Yeah,
Then you have
so
to go to a nearby yoga center जहाँ पे वो enema देते.
see, if you have not seen our last, so we have done gut healthy gut program also last time, and very detailed description about the enema there. Please go and check on. I think Anjali, we have put the videos on the YouTube.
हाँ, it is there.
Please, yes. So please go and check how to take enema, how to do wet cloth. So we have, I have spoken about all the therapies every single day. That was a 7-day plan. And if more you want more, maybe after Navratri we can again do something gut health session again. But today we don't have this much time to explain about enema. And if you have not done enema till now, I would suggest you to go and take some nearby naturopathy center or any yoga center where you can go and take the enema. And it's a very simple procedure and very nice procedure. And there is no side effect of
Even
it.
I would advise, if you have never done enema, then you should take enema at least once in your lifetime and see the benefit. So what happens, हम जब खाते, like since childhood till now, we're just eating and eating. And हमारे intestine में those food particles are somewhere stuck, okay? So जब आप normally excreta कहाँ से होगा? नीचे से होगा, नहीं तो अगर वो नहीं निकलेगा तो एसिड बन के वो हमारे ऊपर से निकलने लगता है, नहीं तो यू विल वॉमिट, राइट? सो या तो ऊपर से निकलेगा या नीचे से निकलेगा. So what happens when you take enema, your intestine of your body, it gets cleaned अंदर से. So enema तो खाली बेसिक है, बाद में फिर और colon cleaning भी होती है, वो अलग है. But at least take enema once and see कितना light आपको feel होगा. It's a miracle. So once you should try and especially for people who have skin allergies and acidity, जिनको बार बार acidity हो रही है और constipation हो रहा है, for them तो I would really request आपको करके experience करना चाहिए what it is. Okay?
Yes,
So
and
now
before enema, please put the wet cloth also if you have. So twice a day, put for 30 minutes, put a wet cloth on your stomach and your forehead. So वो जमा हुआ जो भी मल है, जो भी toxin है, वो सब melt हो जाएगा, and you're drinking good water also, and your body will get clear with all the toxins.
can you explain the wet cloth again, just like on a small?
Yeah, so wet cloth should be taken empty stomach. Minimum 2 to 3 hours, it should be empty stomach. But when you're doing juice fasting or water fasting, so any time in a day you can take a. So you have normal Turkish towel. Normal towel, you have to wet it. So you don't have to squeeze it fully. Little water should be there, and lie down. And for 30 minutes, or put all the full cloth on your abdomen area for 30 minutes, and you for on your eyes and forehead also, and just you can meditate that time while sleeping also, or you can take a nice nap. It's for only 30 minutes.
Yeah. So Thangam is asking, good morning, madam. I am having thyroid. What diet should I eat in fasting? For enema, can we go to a naturopathy clinic? Yes, that's a perfect. Naturopathy clinic, you can go. Acha, for thyroid, she's asking what should she eat during fasting?
See, again, for thyroid, ma'am, you must be taking thyroid medicine, right? In the morning. Yes. So follow your morning routine. You can do, and what kind of fasting would you like to do? Fruit fasting or one meal grain fasting? Depends on you. Fruit fasting you want to do?
Thangam, which fasting do you want to do?
Yeah, fruit.
Okay, fruit fasting. So, ma'am, in thyroid, you can have all kinds of seasonal fruit, what is available in your city and your surrounding. You can have nicely, drink more of water. You can have ginger tea in between. You can have herbal tea in between. Nice kada you can have manakka, which will give you energy. So, you can have, and I will be sending you the plan also with the grain, and you can
What
again
is
see.
malak, madam?
Manaka, that brown big raisins, it is called.
Raisins, which is black in color, which has
Black.
got
No,
that
no,
seed
brown,
inside.
brown, brown.
Brown in color.
There is brown and there is black. So you have to take big raisins, which is brown in color and seeds inside.
Okay,
It should
thank
be
you,
with you.
madam. Please share in group.
Yeah. Manaka, I will
Thank
share.
you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Nidhi is asking diet suggestion for raw food fasting.
Raw food means you want to again go on liquid juice or you want to do juice. So liquid juice or juice, I suggest eating fruit is a better thing instead of making a juice, and make a juice of vegetable juice. Like in the early morning, you can take a edge guard juice, then you can take soaked manakka, then you can, after 4-5 hours, you can take ABC juice, which is again apple, carrot, and beetroot, which will give you again 3 to 4 hours of energy, 4 hours of energy. Then you can take coconut milk. Then you can take 2 to 3 nice sweet lime on orange. You have to eat it. You don't have to make juice. So generally, when you're taking raw, eat fruit and drink juice. Drink vegetable juices. Okay. Yeah.
What about
Arvi is
smoothie,
asking,
madam?
can we consume boiled potato or cooked potato in sabji or soup? Can we have soup for dinner?
Yes, you can have soup. You can have pumpkin soup, nice pumpkin, yellow pumpkin soup is very healthy and very, that's enough for the dinner. And generally also my client take, and even I take nice yellow pumpkin soup, and it's full. You don't have to take anything else. And with that, you can take a sauté vegetable if you're more hungry.
She's saying, can we consume boiled potato and cooked potato in sabji or soup?
Yeah, you can have potatoes. Boiled potato is better. Boiled potato is better than fried
S-
potato. Yeah.
okay. So Sheetal is asking, yes, ma'am, please do gut healing thing as I have. So Sheetal, we already have the entire program on the YouTube. It's called Happy Gut, Happy Life. So you can send in a message and we'll send you the entire video. It's a 7 days video, which you can do in your own time. And we have covered in depth. We have covered what happens when you eat, acidity में क्या होता है, constipation में क्या हो रहा है, migraine में क्या हो रहा है, everything related to
Like
gut we have
bloating,
covered.
we have covered every single thing related
Everything.
to gut, related to
उसमें
gut,
आप
skin.
एक्यूप्रेशर
Yeah.
से कैसे ठीक कर सकते हो, योगा क्या कर सकते हो, ब्रेथ वर्क क्या कर सकते हो, मेडिटेशन क्या कर सकते हो, everything is covered in that. Okay. So Meenakshi is asking, I have the equipment but waiting to take at home. So please send the video in group if possible. She's saying, I think for the enema, she's saying.
Yeah. So we'll share the video link in the group.
Yeah.
Yes, YouTube link. Yes.
So Sheetal is asking, ma'am, recipe of pumpkin soup.
Yeah, that's very simple. You can find in the YouTube also, but I'll share in the group. I will definitely share. Yes.
Okay, so Nanda is asking, cauliflower is okay for fasting?
I would suggest cauliflower is again a little heavy vegetable. You should have more of bottle gourd, sweet potato. Yeah, skip the cauliflower.
Okay. Anybody else who wants to ask anything related to fasting, food, please आप unmute करके भी पूछ सकते हो. So you can please unmute and ask so that you can clear your doubt, because I've covered all the questions which is there on the WhatsApp as well as in the group. और कोई भी questions है तो please unmute करके आप पूछ सकते हो.
हेलो मैम, मैं भारती बोल रही हूँ. हेलो, आवाज आ रही है?
हेलो भारती, we can hear you. We can hear.
हाँ मैम, मुझे ऑटो इम्यून डिसीज है. लास्ट 7 years से आई एम सफरिंग एलोपेशिया टोटलिस. तो क्या मैं फास्टिंग कर सकती हूँ? मुझे डाइट क्या लेना चाहिए? मुझे विटामिन डी, विटामिन B12 का भी डेफिशिएंसी है.
Yes, ma'am, have you fasted any time before in your life?
हाँ करती हूँ, बट मतलब थोड़ा बहुत कुछ ना कुछ खाती हूँ मैं, ऐसे टोटल नहीं करती।
So you have not ever done a water fasting. तो मैम आप water fasting मत कीजिए, आप juice fasting भी मत कीजिए. I will suggest you,
हेलो
you do. Can you hear me?
हेलो
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah. So Bharti, you can do vegetable and fruit fasting very nicely. Yeah, आप one time
हेलो
grain fasting. I think she can't hear us.
But your voice is audible.
Yeah, so Bharti, you can do fasting, which is fruit and vegetable fasting, and you can include seeds, you can include nuts in this. This will also give you a very good detox. तो अगर किसी से कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है, fruit, vegetables, nuts and seeds is enough for us with the good herbal teas and water. और क्या चाहिए दिन भर में? You know, when you start your day, because 6 to 8 you will be doing meditation, your pujas and everything. So between 8 to 6 p.m. Every 4 hours you consume something, and you please include enema, you please include wet cloth 2 times a day on your stomach. And please, you can start with the castor oil also in the night. And if you have any severe thing, Bharti, we don't know. So please consult your doctor and start the fasting, please.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू।
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else? और कोई कुछ पूछना चाहता है या बोलना चाहता है या फर्स्ट टाइम फास्टिंग कर रहे हैं तो any questions?
If I would suggest, if nobody has done fasting till, like किसी ने fasting नहीं किया, so try it. We have
हेलो
discussed 8. Yeah,
Yeah,
we have.
Amrita.
हाँ हाँ हरिओम तत्सत।
हरिओम।
हरिओम।
मैं ना फास्टिंग कभी भी करती हूँ ना, तो नेक्स्ट डे पे ना मुझे बहुत ऐसी वीकनेस लगती है और बहुत एसिडिटी हो जाती है, और
Yeah,
वैसे
so
भी मुझे एसिडिटी काफी रहती है हमेशा, तो मैं क्या करूँ, कैसे करूँ?
So, ma'am, with the acidity, first you have to find the solution of the acidity. With acidity, actually, enema is good. With acidity, you have to take something in. Then you have to avoid lemon. You have to avoid tomato. आपको मालूम होगा इतना acidity रहता है, तो बहुत सारे acidity के foods which you have to avoid. And then in acidity, you have to see कि ma'am what is suiting your body and what is not, because everybody is different. तो आपको मालूम है, तो वही 4-5 चीजें वही खाइए फास्टिंग में जब आपको एसिडिटी रहती है, जो आपकी बॉडी को सूट करता है. डोंट टेक एनी काइंड ऑफ रिस्क एंड ट्राई टू फिनिश योर डिनर बिफोर 6 p.m.
So Mona is asking castor oil, how much quantity?
So 1 tablespoon with your ginger tea or hot water you can take. 1 tablespoon. That
In
should
the
be
night.
pure in the night before sleeping, and that should be in pure and raw form. Again, yeah. Quality should be good.
So somebody said, ma'am, enema लेने के लिए मुझे piles है. So any alternative method?
Then drink a good water and take, I think castor oil will work enough. Yes. Put wet cloth, do other therapies. Don't take enema, but you can do other therapies.
So
Drink
I
good
think
water,
मतलब
good.
उसके लिए castor oil would be, what do you suggest would
Yes,
be better?
yes, yes. If you're not taking enema, you can take castor oil in the night, and पूरा दिन आप अच्छे से फाइबर खा रहे हैं, आप कार्ब्स नहीं खा रहे हैं, अच्छा पानी पी रहे हैं, तो ऑटोमेटिकली बॉडी विल गेट क्लीन. आपका मोशन, आपका बॉडी अच्छे से क्लीन होगा. When you, the main thing is you have to have fiber. तो आप जब ग्रेन्स नहीं खा रहे हैं, more of fruit and vegetable you eating, naturally आपका cleansing होगा body का.
So somebody is asking, what is a fasting recommendation for gluten-free diet?
Yes, so what is gluten? Gluten free is wheat. So we are already asking, please have grain free. So gluten free is, again, you have to have more of vegetables and fruits, and you can have sama rice khichdi, you can have kuttu ka atta, you can have rajgiri ka atta, singhade ka atta. You can make different things with this. You can make tikkis, you can make chilladas, vegetable chilladas with this. Yes. So you can, instead of rice and wheat, you can have all these things which is good in fiber. कुट्टू का आटा, समा खिचड़ी, ये इन ग्रेन्स में, मतलब इनमें खुद में बहुत अच्छा फाइबर होता है, so which is good.
So I think all, Arvi, you want to ask something?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, doctor. My name is Avinda. So
Yeah, hi
this is
Abhi.
the first time. Yeah, hi, ma'am. So this is the first time I would like to do the no grain fasting. So what are the main precautions do I need to follow? So can I consume soaked nuts, soups, salads, fruit juices, and fruits and vegetable juices?
Yes, so in the night you can take walnut, almonds, manakkas, you can have soak nuts, you can add seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, that also you can soak in the night. And different,
Mhm.
you can have chia seed with curd, that also it's a very
Yeah.
good feeling and you feel better. You can easily do without grain fasting with fruits and vegetables. This 9 days will so smoothly, it will go. And then, it is a lifestyle change again, what you're doing in this 9 days. Then try to do
Yeah.
that fruit fasting whenever you feel, oh, today I'm more acidic, today I feel more constipated. Then again, you can repeat this procedure for 3 days. So I suggest everybody in a month, you should do 3 days fasting, which detox your body, which cleans your body.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
so
basically, yeah,
yeah.
at
Arvi,
present,
yeah, Arvi
I'm
ask.
following this. My breakfast is like with smoothies and fruits and all this stuff, and lunch will be grain and with the sabji, and the dinner will be salads or the soups. At present, what I am following, but I want to detoxify my complete body. So as now I got to know about how to detoxify our body, not simply consuming the food, not simply giving food to our body. We need to give the time for the body to clean deeply inside. So this
Yes.
is the right time as suggested by you people. I got to know this group, and it's a very good information. So one question is like, can we mix different fastings in these 9 days? Like I want to do 2 days for food fasting, 2 days no grain fasting, 2 days um, like including one grain meal. Can we mix two or three kinds of fasting in these 9 days? Is this good or not?
Yeah, I suggest it's always good to do one kind of fasting, because you will get a better and best result following one kind of thing. But then too, if you want to do, so
Okay.
initially you can 3 days start with the one-time meal fast. Then next 3 to 4 days, you can only do fruit and vegetable, raw fruit and vegetable fast. And the last 2 days, you can do a juice fast. So this is a procedure which will give you a very good detox.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you, ma'am. Thank
Meenakshi
you
is
so much.
asking, my fiber intake is very, very good, but my body asks for more carbs. Is it a mindset? How to change this habit?
Yes, it's 100% mindset, because body only ask and crave for a good food. कि मीनाक्षी मुझे एक अच्छा healthy and nutrient खाना दो यार, come on, मत डालो मेरी body में चाय, या मत डालो pizza, pasta. It doesn't want more of carbs. So it's only mindset, and it cannot be overnight change. ये कोई जादू नहीं है, miracle नहीं है. धीरे धीरे, just put in your mind, your subconscious mind, that carbs is not good for my health. For my health, more of fiber, more of fruit, more of raw diet is good. जो हमको भगवान ने, जो नेचर ने हमको डायरेक्टली दिया है, हमको वहां से लेना है और हमको खाना है. सो मोर ऑफ अनकुक्ड फूड, रॉ फूड इज मोर गुड फॉर माय बॉडी. सो इट इज अगेन अ प्रोसीजर. बोलते ना, एक थॉट है, एक छोटा सा थॉट है कि कार्ब्स इज नॉट गुड, सो विच यू हैव टू पुट इन योर माइंड, एंड स्लोली स्लोली, डोंट प्रेशराइज योरसेल्फ. Slowly, slowly, you will start. No, no. carbs is not good, raw diet is good. वो धीरे धीरे subconscious mind लेने लगेगा, and then you will start that procedure in your life. Okay.
So Prajakta
Okay.
is asking, hello ma'am, many times because of avoiding balanced diet have nutrient deficiency. So how to have a complete plan and change the body condition during this period?
So yeah, that's what I told you. You have to include vegetable juice, ashgar juice in the morning. You have to include soaked nuts and seeds. Again, you have to drink a lot of water. You have to include 2 to 3 fruit, not more fruit, because again, fruits are also again too much of fructose and too much of sugar. So try to have more vegetable. You can add cucumber. You can have bottle gourd soup. And so this is a complete thing, 9 days. Your body doesn't need anything else. It's in mind that you will feel low of energy. होता है, but again your body is taking something new. हमारी body को more and more carbs खाने की आदत हो गई है. Energy loss होगा नहीं, पर ये mind बोलेगा यार तूने carbs नहीं खाया है, तेरे को weak लग रहा है, because carbs नहीं खाया इसलिए तेरे को weak लग रहा है. But when you're having good coconut water twice a day, which is good in potassium, you're having dates, which is good in iron, आपका सारा nutrient जा रहा है. जब आप fasting mode में हो, तो you know आपका mind ही खुद आपको prepare कर देता है कि yeah, come on, you have to take all type of nutrients. So you're ready to go now. You can start. And all the best.
So Ruchika is asking, for nut intake should be soaked or even the raw is good for body?
Yes, nuts you should soak it. Nuts should be always soaked.
So nuts, when soaked in water, it becomes alkaline. When you're eating like that, it is more on a more hotter and a more acidic form. So that is why उसको soak किया जाता है, ताकि उसका acid निकल जाए और वो थोड़ा calm रहे आपके लिए, वो alkaline रहे.
It becomes easy to digest.
Yeah.
Basic simple language में digestion easy हो जाता है और आपकी body absorb कर लेती है easily.
Okay, so Meenakshi is asking, is there a diet to reduce HbA1c levels?
Ma'am, again, this is according to your body. Normal diet you follow, धीरे धीरे everything will follow, and then for that you consult a dietitian, naturopath or nutritionist and your doctor for this. Okay, can we eat peels of almonds after soaking? Yes, you have to peel the almonds after soaking. Yes.
So that covers with literally all the questions. और भी अगर किसी के questions है तो आप please पूछो, तो so that we cover all the topic. Should we drink the soaked water?
Yes, you can drink the soaked water of manakka only, not anything else. अगर आपने almond या walnut कुछ soak किया, वो water आपको फेंक देना है. But manakka soak किया है क्योंकि वो in the night you will, it's because it will be with some mud, so 3-4 times water से आपको wash करना है and then soak करना है, and next in the morning you can drink the water and then you can eat the manakka and throw the seed out.
So Nidhi is asking, elderly people does not like us fasting and praying in periods.
See again, this is something, a subject which it's a personal choice, what you feel from inside, but God is not going to stop anytime, because what is God? Ma Durga, and we are again a form of Durga and Ma. So I think any time in the day or any time in the life, you can always fast and you can always pray. But there are some things, so you have to keep your family also happy. So balance, I think balanced life is a good thing. मन में सोचो ना, think in your mind, no, don't do in front of them. सबसे main thing is to think in your mind. Those mantras are you're doing mind, तो वो अंदर में ज्यादा effect होगा. So the question is little difficult. Yeah.
So that covers literally all the questions, I feel. Okay. So can I, for not drinking the soaked water and nuts, and why only raisins water should be consumed, and why not the other nuts water should be consumed?
Yeah, so raisins already हम रात को wash कर लेते हैं, and that water, उसका जो सारा मीठापन होता है, उसमें उस water में भी nutrient आ जाता है. Raisin is soft, and बाकी सारे जो nuts होते हैं वो बहुत hard होते हैं. You must have जो आलमंड है, वॉलनट है, वो बहुत हार्ड है, तो उसका पानी हमको फेंकना है। वैसे ही हमने अगर ग्रेन भी सोक कर रहे हैं, दालें, मूंग, उसका भी वाटर हमको फेंक के एंड देन वी हैव टू टेक अ बॉय। वी डोंट हैव टू यूज दैट ओवरनाइट वाटर। ओनली मनक्का ओवरनाइट वाटर शुड बी यूज्ड।
I have methi water every day.
Yes, methi water is something different. That's not a nuts that you can have. That's a seed.
Yeah. So I think that covers everything, and then we are already at around 7. So you,
Yes.
whatever you want to say, then probably we'll.
Yeah, so I think I have covered all what I had to say. I think I have covered all in the questions and I have answered it. And anything else, please, you can ask in the group and I'll keep answering in all these 9 days. I am also in the group, so you can ask. But start the fast. Try it. नहीं हो रहा है, कोशिश तो कीजिए. 1 day से कीजिए. Slowly. But yes, you have to prepare your mind. सब चीज, सारा खेला यहीं का है. आपने अगर सोच लिया है तो आप कर लेंगे. And it's not, yes, but you have to do your physical activity, regular activity, थोड़ा कम, but you have to continue with it. Continue with your office work, continue with housework. You don't have to take rest unless and until your body is asking. Keep your daily routine work, करते रहिए और फास्ट कीजिए अगर आपको सूट हो तो. Okay. Thank you, Anjali.
So
It was
thank you,
beautiful
Dr.
connecting
Reena.
with
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
I hope I have solved all the questions today.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming and sharing and talking all about fasting. And she is in the group also, in the WhatsApp group. So आपको कुछ भी questions होगा तो that you can ask there itself. Apart from that, she will be sharing what you should be doing tomorrow. So आज ही हम भेज देंगे so that you are prepared for tomorrow. So as I said even earlier, even Dr. Reena, हम दोनों यही advise करें. See your body, understand your body, understand what your body is saying. And if you feel that you need to fast, then you need to fast. Otherwise, आपको अपने body को देख के समझना है. Okay. So you can do water fasting, you can do fruit fasting, you can do juice fasting, you can have grain fasting. जो भी आपको लग रहा है आपकी मिक्स के हिसाब से अपने अंडरस्टैंडिंग से इजीली आप कर सकते हो. देखो माँ आपको नहीं बोल रही कि आपको फास्ट करनी है, आपको अपनी बॉडी को डिटॉक्स करना है ये टाइम पे, आप इसलिए कर रहे हो. एंड इतना भी कड़ा मत करो कि वो आपके लिए बाद में डिफिकल्ट हो जाए, है ना. तो अपनी जो इजी, बहुत आराम से आप कर पा रहे हो वो करो. ओके. So now before parting, bye बोलने से पहले I want to tell all of you कि हमारे पूरी ये 9 days आ रहे. कल से हमारी क्लास चालू हो रही है और कल I will be decoding the story. और स्टोरी के साथ में बहुत सारे हिस्टोरिक मीनिंग्स होते हैं उसके पीछे, ये रहस्य होते हैं. तो I will be decoding those रहस्य and then followed by the meditation. हम कई बार हमारी बॉडी रिसेप्टिव मोड में नहीं होती क्योंकि हमारे बहुत लेयर्स में हम सोच रहे होते हैं. तो हमें अपनी बॉडी को रिसेप्टिव करना है ताकि हम वो ब्लेसिंग रिसीव करें. तो बोलते हैं ना कि भगवान एहसास का नाम है, सामने रहे और दिखाई ना दे. तो मतलब वो एनर्जी हमारी इर्द गिर्द ही है मगर हम रिसीव नहीं कर पा रहे. क्यों? क्योंकि हमारी बॉडी को हमने कहीं ना कहीं उसको क्लोज करके रखा हुआ है. सो जब हम ये 9 days हम फास्टिंग करके, और अगर हम फास्ट नहीं भी कर रहे तो भी हम जब माँ के पास जा रहे हैं और हम ये 9 days हम प्रे कर रहे हैं तो बिकम लाइक अ किड. एक छोटा बच्चा होता है ना, छोटा बच्चा जब अपने मॉम के पास जाता है तो कितने प्रेम से, कितने भक्ति से, मतलब आप देखो जब आप बीमार होते हो तो आप किसके पास जाते हो? अपने मदर के पास जाते हो. और आप खाली एक वर्ड माँ, खाली आपने माँ ही बोला उतना ही काफी होता है, उससे ज्यादा और कुछ जरूरत ही नहीं होती है. तो इमेजिन शी इज कमिंग टू यू, वो एनर्जी लेके आ रही है, पूरा यूनिवर्स आपको हेल्प कर रहा है ये टाइम पे. और ये हमें ये 9 days हमें उसका हेल्प लेते हुए हमें उनकी पूरी एनर्जी सोक करनी है पूरी तरह हमारे अंदर. हमें उसमें जैसे बोलते हैं ना, उनकी ब्लेसिंग में हमें पूरी तरह ड्रेंच्ड हो जाना है और पूरी तरह रिसीव करना है और रिसीव करना है. ओके. तो हर एक दिन का रिकॉर्डिंग आपको मिलेगा एंड इवन ये वाला का भी रिकॉर्डिंग आपको मिलेगा। एंड आपको क्या करना है, ये रोज 9 डेज एक छोटे बच्चे के जैसे हमें माँ के पास जाना है, क्योंकि हम जब हम मांगते हैं तो हम अपनी लिमिटेड माइंड से सोच रहे और हम लिमिटेड चीज ही मांग रहे हैं, मगर उन्होंने तो आपके लिए बहुत सारी चीजें सोची हुई है, मतलब लिमिटलेस अबंडेंस सोचा हुआ है। तो हमें एक छोटे बच्चे के जैसे उनके पास जाते हुए, उनके चरणों में जाते हुए और पूरी तरह वो ब्लेसिंग रिसीव करनी है। एंड मेरा एक हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट होगा कि रात को सोने से पहले ये वाला मेडिटेशन वापस से करना। आप खुद एक बीइंग में एक डिफरेंट वाइब्रेशन फील करोगे ये 9 डेज। सो हरिओम तत्सत। एंड अगर कोई कुछ पूछना चाहता है तो आप पूछ सकते हो, नहीं तो विल क्लोज द सेशन। कोई पूछना चाह रहा है? ओके, डन, परफेक्ट। तो कल हम सब मिलेंगे सुबह 6 o'clock 6 to 7, और जो भी डिटेल होगा डॉक्टर रीना का, दैट विल बी पोस्टिंग इन द ग्रुप सो दैट आप फॉलो कर सकते। ओके, सो हरिओम। एंड दुर्गा सप्तशती की बहुत गहराई में हिस्टोरिक मीनिंग है। आप कथा तो हमेशा हम पढ़ते हैं, उसमें 13 चैप्टर्स है, मगर वो एक स्टोरी जो है वो एक केवल एक स्टोरी है, मगर स्टोरी के पीछे बहुत लेयर्स है, बहुत डेप्थ है। So I'll try and record the historic meaning, what exactly it is trying to tell us. जैसे हम सबकी लाइफ एक स्टोरी है, मगर वो स्टोरी में लर्निंग्स है, तो हमें वो लर्निंग समझनी है और आगे हमें बढ़ना है। तो हरिओम तत्सत, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी, एंड we'll meet tomorrow same time 6 to 7. Okay, bye, take care.